Pride Africa is an international NGO that has worked in Africa for the last 22 years, providing microcredit to the urban poor. In that time, building up a client base of over 200,000 people.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's nice to be here, and it's nice to see.
But now its founder, Jonathan Campaign, has decided to change the core business with a unique ICT-based marketing project called Drumnet. Drumnet is an SMS-based supply chain platform. Over 4 years in development, Drumnet has brought together a big buyer in Bidco, the largest processor of cooking oils and fats in the region, a financier in the form of Equity Bank, Kenya's largest bank, a supplier of quality certified seed in the internationally respected NGO Agmark. And finally, in June 2008, Drumnet partnered with the FAO-supported Agritrade, a national company which is providing the missing link, the farmers themselves.
We started May, June this year. We began an immediate pilot in Embu. The field operation for our pilot with Drumnet, the first step is for our regional manager and our market access company to find entrepreneurs who are interested in the business of recruiting farmers for that contract. And once they're registered with their Drumnet platform, all the transactions subsequent are run through the SMS platform. As the season moves forward, the platform tracks important events. So they get an SMS, go collect your inputs now. They send an SMS, I picked up my inputs. They get an SMS, have you planted yet? Yes, I've planted.
Now I have the seeds have germinated and I returned to 3335 and I said yes. It's a free service in the Drumnet Association. So when they ask you, have you planted? You say yes. Have the seeds germinated? Yes. Are the farmers weeding for in the sunflower? Yes. That's how we communicate with Drumnet.
The platform is followed up on the ground by the farmer leadership, by the information board manager, who is one of those farmers. And the market access company is there to support those farmers.
I think agriculture is really based on trust. And by building a network of people like that, I think we'll be successful in reaching those scales. So that if you can trust a buyer like Bidco, if you can trust the bank, and if you can trust the farmer, then all of a sudden you have something which is quite unique.
Karibuni nyinyi wote, wageni, wakulima. Jina langu naitwa John Jiro Kigoro. Mimi ni recruiter wa upande huu wa vikundi za hapa Maranga.
Twasiwa kawari twarima twariwa muno twatigana tarukorana na kenge muno wajeta muze gukwa na kenge muno guku kugindi kina makiria ta ngiri na kenge ndiria na kuraga education na kuraga ni undu ni nona mbia ni ciaga nange tugetagira mabinda maraca uguo riu ngitinangia cionthe konthe kakiambiriria kuma ngitheca theca guguo kaumena ndu ni natura bata yacio uguo niguo naci education ciothe ni go twaciotirwo ciarĩ nyingĩ to ici ciki rĩu ngĩ nĩ nĩguire nĩ tũkũrĩma sunflower nyingĩ na nyingĩ kangeriwa nĩ tondũ niĩ mũrĩmi nĩndaga kũgeria maũndũ mengi.
Kwa hivyo hao wote wakati huu wanajaribu kilimo ya sunflower.
Sunflower projects have been in Embu before. And we have a bad history of frustrations to farmers. Bidco has a bad past history in Embu. They made farmers to grow sunflower, and the sunflower actually turned out to be chicken feed. In the local language, it's called chicken maize. Just because they grew and nobody actually bought.
Earlier, you would get the farmers to grow the product, and you promise them the quantities, and you'd have more agents going in there and buying the produce, shortchanging the farmer and giving them guarantees that we'll give you this and that, and really not achieving the objective.
But this time round, Drumnet has committed itself, has even guaranteed the farmers to get a loan. So we have all the reasons to believe that all will be well and the product will be bought.
I would say the whole concept of putting farmers together and also bringing in a market and a supplier of farm inputs, I would say it's a fantastic idea. It makes the whole process very easy, very clear for everybody to understand what their role is, and therefore I would say it's a fantastic idea.
We've de-risked the whole model, therefore for the farmer, for the processor like ourselves, for people like Drumnet, for the financier, all of them are de-risked, and we've got a model that works very well across the supply chain.
You're going to buy the sunflower from farmers.
Mpango huu unaonekana utasaidia wakulima sana kuliko hapo mbeleni, sababu tunajua vizuri sana watu wakilima lazima sunflower ije inunuliwe. Kwa hivyo hata wakulima, hata ukiwasikia wanafurahia wakiongea hayo mambo, wanaona ni mazuri.
Sasa hiyo sunflower mnatuletee tulime na mkatuletee soko, tumeshukuru sana, kwa maana tutaendelea kulima hata wakati mtu ataaga dunia.
We're dealing with existing entities, but giving them, empowering them to operate more effectively. So 5 years, 1 million, at least 1 million farmers. 10 years, 2 to 5 million. There's no reason why we can't do that.
Tuende.